Welcome back to Granny's Place, everyone. Today I'm going to have a little show and tell. When we were in Michigan, I received some beautiful gifts, and they were from my grandchildren. The first one I'm going to show you was something my granddaughter made in Sunday school. And this is a picture of the story of Noah, and when the storm and the flood stopped, God sent a rainbow and a promise. Before that, he sent out the dove, and it has a little green leaf in its mouth. That was a sign that the flood was over. And this is the verse from their lesson. It says, "Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it. And remember the everlasting covenant." That means the promise between God and all living creatures of every kind on the earth. That means that God would never cover the earth again with a flood that would kill all of the creatures in the world. Well, the special part is that the day before my granddaughter gave me this, we saw a double rainbow in the sky after a storm. And there we were, just standing there, admiring this beautiful, beautiful rainbow together. And the next day, she had this Bible story in Sunday school. So that's on my fridge now. It reminds me of God's promises and the wonderful time that we had with our grandchildren. The other gift was from my grandson. And he made this in his Sunday school class. I'm going to show you what it says: "To Grandma and Grandpa." And then he wrote his name. And on the back, he put his favorite color, and that's yellow. And he covered it with yellow. So I'm going to open that and read it to you. It's just a wonderful thing to have special gifts from your grandchildren. This card has 3 crosses on it, and that reminds us of Jesus. In the inside, it says, "Thank you for teaching me about God." And then he signed his name again. So these are precious treasures. They're going to go in my refrigerator. And they're going to be a really special reminder of our weekend there with them in Michigan. Let's do some more stories now. It has not been snowing yet, but it's going to happen in the next couple weeks. And this little story is very sweet. It's called The Little Snowflake. So I thought we'd read that together to get ready for our winter time. The Little Snowflake by Steve Metzger. It was a cold winter's day. Up in the sky, the little snowflake was inside a big gray cloud. "When I reach the ground," he said, "I want to be part of the biggest and best snowman in the world." The little snowflake looked down. "It's a long way to go, but I'm brave," said the little snowflake as he jumped. Falling and tumbling through the sky he went. The little snowflake saw many other snowflakes whirling and twirling. Some had simple patterns, and some had fancy designs, but all of them had 6 sides. On the way down, the little snowflake bounced off another snowflake. "Move over, buddy," the other snowflake shouted. "Watch where you're going." "I'm sorry," the little snowflake said. "I didn't mean to bump into you." The little snowflake kept falling and falling, and then suddenly he fell and landed on something with feathers. This can't be the ground, the little snowflake thought. It's too soft. Looking down, he yelled, "It's a goose! What's going to happen to me now?" The goose was flying with lots of other geese. They flew in the shape of a giant V. First the geese veered left, then right. Suddenly, they began to flap their wings to go very fast. Oops! The little snowflake fell off the goose. "Here I go again," he said, falling and falling, down, down, down. "I hope I land in that big meadow over there," the little snowflake said. "It will be the perfect spot for children to build a snowman with me in it." Falling and falling, down, 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 closer and closer to the ground. "Here I come," the little snowflake said. Finally, the little snowflake did land in the big meadow, but not on the ground. "Oh no," the little snowflake said, "I've landed on a big stone. What will happen next?" The little snowflake watched as some children began to gather nearby. "Let's build a snowman," Anna said. "That's a great idea," Jacob added. "Yes," said the little snowflake, "a really great idea." Anna made a snowball and began to roll it on the ground. The snowball grew bigger and bigger. "This snowball is getting too big for me to push by myself," Anna said. "I'll help you," Greg said. "Good job, kids," the little snowflake called out. "Don't forget about me." But the children didn't hear or see the little snowflake. The snowball grew so big that Julia and Jacob needed to help roll it. The children pushed the big snowball toward the little snowflake. "Oh boy," the little snowflake said, "now they'll roll that big snowball over here and they'll pick me up. Then my wish will come true." But before they reached the little snowflake, Anna shouted, "Stop! What's going on?" said Jacob. "Look, there's a stone. Our snowball might break apart if we roll over the stone." "Okay," Greg said, "we'll stop here. Now, let's make the middle part of the snowman." "I'm still here," the little snowflake called out. Then he sang the song. "Look at me, look at me. I'm down here on this stone. Please put me in your snowman. Don't leave me all alone." But nobody heard the little snowflake's song. The little snowflake sadly looked on as Julia, Jacob, and Greg rolled the snowman's middle, while Anna rolled the smaller snowball for the head. Do you see it there? After they stacked the snowballs, Greg said, "It really looks good." "No, it doesn't," the little snowflake said to himself. "It doesn't look good at all." "But our snowman's not finished," Anna said. "It needs 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Me, the little snowflake shouted. Let's use those 2 rocks for eyes, Julia said. And these little rocks for the mouth, added Jacob. And here's a carrot stick for the nose, said Greg. I had an extra one in my lunch bag. Now it's really done, Anna added. All the children stood back to take a good look at their snowman. It still doesn't look right, Julia said. It's missing something. She looked down and noticed the little snowflake on the
big stone. Look at this, she said. It's a snowflake,
said Anna, and it's all by himself. The little snowflake began to smile. He couldn't believe the children were looking at him. Let's use him for our snowman, Greg said. But where? Jacob asked. I know, Julia said, carefully picking up the little snowflake. And she placed him on one of the rocks. She said, he'll be the twinkle in our snowman's eye. The little snowflake smiled, his biggest smile. The children stood back to take another look at their snowman. Now he's the best snowman in the whole world, Anna said. The other children agreed, and so did the little snowflake. Can you see the twinkle in his eye? Oh, he looks so happy. And there they are, all together on a sunny, beautiful day with their new snowman. Thanks for listening, you guys. I'll see you next time, okay? Have a wonderful day or night. Bye-bye.